Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Raya has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper. And when the chips are down, sometimes he can make all the difference. After all, preventing a goal at one end can be just as valuable as scoring one at the other. And that makes this...
David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very...
Shot at goal! Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was alert to it. Great vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that looks a decent ball. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Howson is the team's great visionary. Howson goes on a run down the left wing. Ruben Diaz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Dani Olmo has created one goal already. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And it's played forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kubasi. Now it's Villa. Now Howson has good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedro Neto. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that has left him in a heap. And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. Zubimendi. Howson. 30 minutes gone. He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mendes cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pretty robust defending.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kubasi. David Villa. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. He's had it taken off him. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Howson. That is ended up in no man's land. He's through here. He is through here. Yamal. Now it's Villa. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Neto. And it's Vitinha. Morientes. Iniesta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
He's got away. Spain with the corner, they're first. There's the crossfield ball. Great chance! It's a goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Morientes. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. João Cancelo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. A probing pass. It's Morientes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafael Leao. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dani Olmo. He's found. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Bernardo Silva. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Garcia. Conceição. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Raul. Guardiola. Aims beyond the... Morientes! And he hits the net! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. And as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a little off target. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Spread it left. Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Raul. Good read, needed to be. Dembele. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe is fouled. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Big chance! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That's a good ball out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kubasi. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And Kubasi. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Raul. Raul, drive, it's Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Villa. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Iniesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Knocks it out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's following up! Giroud. Olise. And it's Marino. Applies the finish! He's got away with one there. Morientes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. Roll! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dembele. Thauvin. France looking to pass their way through. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Spain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Cambio en Francia. Número 10. Lo reemplazará número 4.
There's the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Not the most accurate pass. And they win it back again. Stood up well to him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Asensio, who's set up 1 goal so far. Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Asensio. He's going for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great vision. Pavard. Spain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Raúl looking to add to his goal. Raúl going face to face with his great rival. Good running, strong and purposeful. Iniesta, chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Garcia. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cambio en Francia. Número 13. Número 9. Número 11. Entran número 15. Número 5. Número 7. Cambio.
And it's Tchouaméni. He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Griezmann. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Giroud.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Giroud! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Mosquera. Now Howson. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Iniesta. Garcia. No, he refuses to take the bait. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This looks promising. There's no flag. Saint-Maximin! And it's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Pedri. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Griezmann. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And Pavard. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Que los voluntarios de cada sección se presenten inmediatamente en la sala de personal.